Hi guys, welcome to Sisters in the City with me, Anna Bakili.
And me, Mandy Achille.
The sun is shining in London.
I know, and Anna, you're giving me sun vibes. Like, she is dressing for the season. You look really cute.
Thank you.
You make me look like I put zero effort into school clothes, which I do.
That's not true. Your lashes are looking so nice right now.
I've been using the Obagi lash serum and I got it from Dr. Lava. Dr. Lava, who I've been going to for a few things, and she told me about its Obagi lash serum.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's making a difference. Do you think it's making a difference?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get it. Guys, I'm still very swollen. Just in case you missed last week's episode, I had jaw tight done with Dr. Selena in Skin Dr. London, which is basically liposuction under my chin and my jaw. It still hasn't only been 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm still very swollen.
It is amazing. I got it done 2 years ago. It's sick.
I can't wait till I see the final result.
She's going to look so snatched on tour. Because we have tour in a few weeks.
I know, what the hell? I'm so excited.
Oh my God, we're going to be on some Beyonce shit. I can't. Honestly, I'm so excited.
Guys, if you haven't got your tickets already, like there's not much time. I know Birmingham's actually sold out completely.
Yeah.
There's some tickets left in some of the other locations. So be quick. And the link is in the description. So
hurry up. You're going to
tickets.
miss out. You're going to regret it. You're going to be like, damn, why did I not go?
Yeah, because we're lazy. We don't know when we're going to do another tour.
Exactly. The next time I do a tour, I want it to be in the O2 Arena.
Oh, wow. Manifesting it, yeah?
Manifesting. I'm putting it out there. I've been putting it out there for ages though, that O2 Arena shit.
I want to tour America and like
the US tour.
Australia.
Yeah, we need to hit the US.
What I want to manifest.
Dubai.
Yeah. I'm manifesting that.
Do you think we'll get arrested though in Dubai for the things that we say? Maybe. Anyway, guys, get your tickets for the tour. Overall, about us. Well, I'm not going to lie. It's been rough.
It has been rough. It's weird because you might see me on the podcast like laughing. And
looking like a sunflower.
Yeah, but I have been going through a lot recently. Like, I haven't been ready to talk about it, and I'm still actually not ready to talk about it because I don't want to talk about it when my emotions are really, really high.
She wants to calm down and be coherent.
Yeah.
And obviously she's got to be ready to emotionally explode on the podcast.
No, I don't want to emotionally explode.
She doesn't want to explode. She wants to emotionally leak slowly, smoothly.
No, okay. I don't want to be emotional.
She wants to be logical.
I want to be calm when I tell everyone. But yeah, recently I've been in a really bad place, to be honest. Just really tough.
Yeah, and you know what the worst thing is, guys? I'm here trying to make Anna laugh and everything. I'm trying to cheer her up most of the time because it's nice when you're down. You can't be with other people that are down. Like when Anna's down, my mum gets down.
Yeah, which doesn't help. And then I run away from my mum.
Yeah, because she's like, I'm so sad. Anna's like, I'm so down. I'm so depressed. I'm so sad. And my mum is like, you know them when you love your child so much, you feel what they feel way too much. So she gets so down and depressed. And then it's like, my sister Anna, she's like, I can't deal with this because I need to be around people that lift me up. Because when you're in darkness, you need light.
Yeah.
So basically me and my cousin Gotti have been trying to cheer Anna up. But I have to say that this one evening, the funniest shit happened, because Anna was like, I need a movie that's going to cheer me up. She was like, I need a movie that's going to cheer me up. And we were going through, she was like, this looks like a good one. The Breakup. Yeah, it's like a comedy.
It was a comedy, Jennifer Aniston and that other guy. Yeah. I thought it'd be funny.
Well, mate, when I say that I was in a good mood, that movie depressed me.
It's like the worst movie you could watch if you're going through something.
Yeah, if you're going through any kind of heartache or whatever, if you watch that movie, it'll make... I have no heartache. I watched that movie and I got depressed. I'm not even joking.
But then yesterday we watched Girls Trip and that really cheered me up. That was exactly the kind of movie I needed.
You're so nice.
It's just, I'm going to open up about everything that's happened next week on the Patreon episode.
Did you hear that? On Patreon?
Next week.
Yeah.
When I'm ready. I just feel like at the moment... I'm in a bit of a shock and I'm speechless. I'm shocked. I feel like if I speak about it, I'm going to be all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm going to be jumping from one thing to another.
And I feel like escaping it right now by keeping distracted is a good thing. That's why we put on these movies. That's why we have the girls round. That's why we keep him busy with the podcast and with, outfit planning and tour planning and all this stuff because it's good to keep busy and distracted right now.
And I think right now, if I spoke about it on the podcast, everything would just feel so real.
Yeah.
And I do need to do that, to be honest.
To face it,
yeah. I need to face it, but not yet. Slowly.
Anyway, if you want to know everything that's going on, subscribe to our Patreon. New episodes out every single Thursday. And that's where we basically speak about like a lot of our normal episodes, but also a lot of like our private stuff on there as well.
Yeah.
And
it's just because the bestie community, I feel more safe and comfortable to speak about it.
So on that note, become a bestie, be a bestie. And if you are a bestie, you're going to hear everything next week. All right. Now we want to do something like other people's problems kind of episode.
It's called In Your Feelings because I don't want to be in my feelings. I want to be in your feelings.
Me too.
I'm sick of being in my feelings.
I'm sick of being in her feelings.
Do you get sick of me?
I definitely never ever get sick of you, but I feel like if someone continues to have like similar problems, it's frustrating. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, guys, if I don't see myself or I'm a bit quiet or down, bear with me. It has just been a rough few weeks and it's going to take me some time. I think after next week, once I open up and slowly, day by day, I'm going to feel better.
Yeah, every day is like healing, every single day.
Okay, so should we start?
Yeah, let's start. Let's take our mind away from this negative space. All right? And deal with other people's problems.
Okay, I wasn't invited to the wedding.
How dare!
That's the name of the dilemma.
This always happens to me. Don't you think? This always happens to us.
Really?
I don't know. I just feel like people be getting married and ain't inviting us.
I don't know enough people that are getting married.
I know we do know some of that family friend, then that other school friend you had. People are being mad.
Because we don't have many really close friends, we don't get invited to things. Does that make sense?
I agree. And our close friends, only one of them got married. Only one of them.
Exactly.
But to be fair, I don't even know why I'm acting like I'm expecting invites because I am actually not. I don't have many friends at all.
It's like when you get married, who are you going to invite? Would you invite anyone that you speak to once every 2 years?
Do you know what? It depends. Do you know what I'm saying? Just tell you why it depends.
What?
Because if I'm doing a fat off stunt wedding, I'm going to invite everyone, my ops, everyone.
Okay.
I want you to see and just, suffer. Even if we ain't friends, I just want to show off. I'm a show off.
Really? No, I wouldn't want that.
I'm a show off. If a massive one. Massive.
You don't want bad energy.
Not bad energy.
On your wedding day.
Not bad energy. But
but if they're people that you don't really like or they don't really like you.
Yeah. Not them. Not
bad,
them.
Negative. They probably give you the
not
evil
them.
eye.
No, not them. I mean anyone. I would invite anyone who I'm cool with that I'm not even close to because I want to stunt. It's my moment.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to catch me in a long white dress again.
Yeah.
I mean, so I want to show off. But if I had a smaller wedding, no, I wouldn't invite. It would be my close people only.
Do you want a small wedding or a big one?
If I could have a wedding, however I want it, I'd like it huge, like Katie Price and Pete Andre type shit. Like Kim Kardashian, Kanye, massive.
Yeah.
But obviously,
the thing is, I'd love to have a big, huge wedding as well. It feels weird me speaking about that now. It was weird speaking about that now, but I literally wouldn't have anyone to invite.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I like 4 girls. That's it.
Literally.
Our 4 friends. Anyway, carry on with the dilemma.
Let's actually start the dilemma. Okay, I was working with this woman and we became friends, brackets, or so I thought. We talk after work, but never hung out because we live far away from each other. 2 years later, she's getting married and we were talking about it so often, I thought I'd get an invitation, but she never invited me. Am I right to be in my feelings about it?
Of course. Be in your feelings. That's your work friend.
Yeah, I think that's fucked up.
Work friendships can sometimes be deeper than outside work friendships.
I agree. When I used to work in the pharmacy, I was friends with those 65-year-olds, 50-year-olds. They were my tightest friends.
They were.
They knew every single day of my dramas.
Right.
They would be giving me advice.
You even had dramas back then. Do you remember? You even had drama.
I would be walking into that pharmacy full of drama. I feel like my whole life has been drama. Is it me?
It is us.
Is it me?
It's us, Anna.
Really?
But you know what? I feel like that's why people love to be around us.
What?
Because we always have drama. That's why you guys are here. You have the drama.
Do you think?
I went to Marks and Spencer's, Anna, to buy some groceries. And the girl who was serving me was like, any tea today?
No way.
And I was like, no, thank God. Do you know what I mean? And she was like, it's so great, your podcast, because it's always drama. People love the drama.
I genuinely feel like, though, with my relationship, I was no drama, like no drama at all. I was just trying to be in a peaceful, loving relationship.
But we attract the drama.
Oh, the people that we go for,
Of
maybe.
course.
Oh, I
That's
see what
what
you
I
mean.
mean,
I thought
not
you meant
us.
it's us.
I mean,
us.
sometimes it could be me. Well, rarely.
It's definitely, look, I'm not even just saying, yeah, in my last relationship, the last 2.5 years, yeah, maybe before that wasn't that, maybe a bit of drama. I was no drama.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be peaceful, you know?
Just trying to have peace.
If you guys knew us in our 20s, wow.
There was drama every day.
Then
I was
at that
toxic,
point,
yeah.
I was a drama.
Me too. I was
Mad.
starting fights for no reason, just to go, just to be able to go out. All right.
But yeah, anyway, so friends, like I'd think work friends can be really, really close. And
I
I
agree.
just think even if you don't hang around with each other outside of work, it doesn't really make a difference because you're with each other like 12 hours a day anyway.
Right? Because when you're spending like 7.5 hours a day with that person, why would I see you outside of work? I need to spend time with family and
Yeah.
outside work friends because I'm already spending so much time with you at work. It would be weird. That would be like weird.
It'd be too much.
Too much. So I think that's bang out of order.
Yeah, I agree.
They had a low budget. It's a broke wedding. That's what it is.
No,
It's a budget wedding.
I think you should confront your friend.
I don't think so, man. I really ruined their special day because of an invite.
Not ruin the special day. The special day is probably like, I don't know, a few months from then.
Yeah.
Like, obviously don't confront them on the day.
But what if they're suddenly like, oh, sorry, you can come actually. I forgot.
No, I'm not coming
You have
now.
missed your opportunity.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, me too.
I'd say, look, by the way, I thought I'd say
Fuck
that.
you.
No.
I thought I'd say fuck you. And I walk in when they say, does anyone object? I'm like, I object. She's a fake ass bitch. She's going to be faking work. She's going to be faking her marriage.
I'm a pussy. I'd send a message. I'd send a text like, hey, babe, I just thought I'd let you know, like, I don't want to be
Disrespectful.
fake. I don't want to be fake. And I just thought I'd let you know that. Like, I am quite upset that I didn't get an invitation to your wedding. Like,
Which means you're fake.
we've been friends for 2 years. I've literally been talking to you about it for all this time. And how could you do that?
I'm going to fuck your husband. Basically. How could you do that? How could you do that? Friendship betrayal.
Yeah. And look, what goes around comes around. I really believe in that.
Yeah.
Basically, when it's your wedding, be petty. Don't invite her.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have
Invite her, she might fuck your husband.
Okay, so next one. She was on her ex's Instagram. I caught my partner scrolling through her ex's Instagram from years ago. She swears it's not that deep and that she loves me. So am I right to be in my feelings?
Yes. I'll be so damn deep in my feelings.
I'll be devastated.
I will kill all feelings I have for this man. Do you know what it is? Is it man or woman? Who is it? Woman.
It's a guy sending this.
So it's a girl. Okay, then it's different.
Why?
Because like women, we like to check if our exes are suffering. That's what we do. That's part of our lifelong journey. That is what we do. We like to just check in every couple of years. Is he suffering?
I feel like most of my exes are suffering now. They're not with me.
Right. And then when we check in on them and they look like they are living a good life, we'll be like, it's so fake. Definitely suffering deep down. Definitely suffering and like, writing my name in blood in his diary.
I mean, what if the guy feels the same? Like, what if he's just curious?
Guys don't get curious.
Right.
They don't do that kind of thing.
Oh my God, I'd be so devastated if I caught my man going through his ex's Instagram. But then it's just like, I know that it probably doesn't mean anything because I could do it. Do you know what I mean?
If I found Gingerbeard going through his ex's Instagram,
Oh, wow.
that'll be the last day my man lives. It will be the end of his life.
No, it'd be the end of his Instagram.
If he even know, no. You think we can go back to normal after that? They know going back. He shouldn't even know the username. He should have forgotten what she looks like. There should be no memory. There's no way. So imagine, that would be, you know what? I'd have to get him back. I'd have to, it would be infidelity. I would have to get him back.
I mean, I'm trying to think because obviously...
You haven't had a guy with Instagram for a while, so what the fuck would you know,
Yeah,
bitch?
and that's what I'm scared of, going out into the big wide world, because the next person, if I ever date, will have Instagram and I can't be dealing with that. I'll just stay with the person that disrespects me, but he has Instagram.
Anna,
I'll stay with the person that disrespects me, but doesn't have Instagram.
Anna's going to find every opportunity and every dilemma to trauma dump. She's finding every dilemma. She's thinking, fuck, is this what's going to happen to me?
No, but that's true. I'm not ready for like someone with Instagram.
Oh my God, there's guys who have Instagram, but they're not going on their ex's profiles. And there's guys,
I don't want a guy with Instagram.
There's guys who don't have Instagram and they're fucking going and fucking their ex while they're with you. Look at that person we knew that was like, you know, he didn't have Instagram and he was cheating on his girlfriend while she was sleeping. Yeah. And like shit fucking happens.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't know. In fact, I feel like, why don't they have Instagram? It's suspect. It's suspect.
Yeah, like, why don't they have... Oh, that's so true.
Yeah. I mean, I thought about that. People that are up to shit, like criminals and cheats, don't have Instagram because, you know, then they get baited out quicker, easier.
What do you think? Calcic was a cheat?
No, I wasn't trying to help you. Doesn't make a difference. I know that. It doesn't make a difference. There's married people I know, couples I know that both have Instagram.
Yeah.
And they're like the happiest married couple.
It's just because it's what I'm used to. And I don't know how to deal with it, like having that.
You've been used to shit.
Yeah. By the way, Kazu didn't cheat on me, just for the record.
Yeah, don't start writing weird, you know.
Yeah, just for the record.
Threads and blogs and weird shit.
Oh my God, can we just say, like, we found, like,
this weird
someone
place.
Sent this website to Gingerbeard. Why do people always send shit to Gingerbeard?
People are trying so hard to end me and Gingerbeard. I stan Gingerbeard.
Yeah.
Me and Gingerbeard for lifey, wifey.
So many people like try and send him stuff. And like someone sent him this website, which is like so irrelevant with like a bunch of lies on it. Guys,
I wonder who sent it to him, honestly. It's actually weird.
Yeah, I wonder who sent it to him. Whoever it is a bit of a hater. But anyway, on this website, there's so many lies about me and Mandy. It's actually mad. Apparently, Kauzik's 26 years old.
Yeah, 8 years younger than you.
Just bullshit. So many bullshit lies on there.
Honestly, you're a predator. Yeah.
Well, actually, if I ever go back onto the dating scene...
It needs to be a young guy, because I swear there's young guys.
I'm not going to say no to a guy...
who's
younger, but my cutoff is going to be 28.
That's not that much younger, though. I thought you were going to say like 25 is your cutoff.
Nah. I can't do, even 28 is hard.
Can you put it to a cut-off at a place where like footballers would be eligible?
I don't want a footballer.
I know, I'm only joking.
Ew,
I'm only joking.
I don't want a footballer. I don't want no like
rap. I'm not gonna like it.
Or rappers or anything like that.
Really? Central C's new song. What's that song?
No.
True for life.
I want a guy in finance. Six pack.
Brown.
I want brown eyes.
Like
I want brown eyes. Anyway. Moving on.
Is this something that you can recover from? I don't think so. Moving on.
Really?
No. The woman's scrolling on her ex's Instagram.
Well, you're talking about me.
No. Fucking hell. Next dilemma.
I fucking hope I could recover. Bloody hell.
You will.
Okay. The next one is he chooses the game over me. Every time I spend quality time with my boyfriend, he chooses gaming, sports, or scrolling on his phone over actual proper time with me. He says I'm being dramatic, but I feel gaslighted. Am I right to be in my feelings?
You are right, and this sounds like my life.
I mean, that's not quality time at all.
Yeah, Gingerbeard will be next to me, and he'll be watching Arsenal highlights and watching football, sports, and different football stuff on his phone, and then he'll fub. You know what fubbing is? Fubbing is when you scroll through like YouTube videos and reels. And it's all sports or like, they are quite interesting stuff, some of them, right? He does show them to me, they're cool. But like he fubs, and I'm just glad that his algorithm is loyal, but still, bitch. Like I want quality time. And he's going and he's throwing, and I'm like, hey, hi, what's up? And like sometimes I'm just like,
hello. But does he do that whilst you're like spending time together, like let's say having a meal?
Oh no, I don't think so.
Because it's about when you're spending quality time, that time should be of quality.
I agree.
So no phones.
I agree. No, he says he works all day and he's working really hard. When he gets home, he just wants to fub. He doesn't use the term fub. That would be cringe. That'd be an ick. But he wants to
What are you going to say? He wants to fuck.
Fub. You know when you get on the sofa and you just scroll through your Instagram. Like remember, I feel like I remember used to doing this when I used to work 9 to 5. I used to do that when I used to come home. I used to like scroll.
I mean, I do that now, like, but it's anxiety scrolling.
Oh.
I'm just like anxiety scrolling. But when I don't have anxiety, I don't really scroll.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I'm probably really bad Instagram friend to people, because I don't like or comment on my friends' posts, really. Not my friends. My closest friends I do, but like acquaintances I don't really.
Yeah.
And I feel really bad because I should, but I just don't spend enough time on Instagram.
Yeah.
And every time I decide I'm going to start doing it, I see that you are very good on that. Like you actually comment and like every fucking person.
I'm climbing through this social ladder. But you know what the fucking thing is, yeah? I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
First of all, these influencers be posting every day. It's too much.
It's too much.
A commitment.
Yeah.
Number 2, okay, they don't like and comment. They don't comment on mine.
Don't they?
No.
So why'd you do it?
I don't know. I'm just a nice person.
Well, you see, Mandy is a nice person.
I just want to support other influencers. Do you know what I mean?
I know. I do too. Don't get me wrong, but it's long.
But they don't comment under mine. So you know, fuck you lot, bro. 'Cause I ain't doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore.
Do you know what? Like, I honestly cannot commit to all of them. There's too many of them, and like to comment on like under every single one of their posts, it's just hard. It's too hard. There's a select, my closest friends.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be on the same vibe as you now. Because why am I giving love that's not reciprocated? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I feel really bad for you now.
I know.
I mean, for me, it wasn't reciprocated. It wasn't never. They never did it under my. They never did it under. They don't really do it.
Just going through a lot. Just going through so much. So do they comment under yours? Because if they're commenting under yours, they're not commenting under mine.
No, I don't think that many people do under mine, but I get it.
It's because they're jealous. Because
No.
we've got sisters in a city.
No, I get it because I don't do it. So I totally understand it. And I actually don't want them to. Don't do it. Don't comment under my photos.
I comment under every single person.
Like CZ, scroll,
Yeah.
But like, commenting, don't even comment under my photos because I have to comment back under your photos. Long.
I feel like all this time you give me so many likes and comments and like I'm not getting the comments back. And I just always thought, you know what, it's just because they're intimidated by me.
Oh,
you're so fantastic,
aren't you?
Yeah.
Anyway,
what about this guy? You know the gaming part. I have to talk about this. Yeah, like
ick.
Not ick if you're fucking making dough, babes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're getting paid to game, not ick. If you're gaming for fun,
it's a bit of an ick.
A bit of an ick, yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
This is what I think. Like, I think like everything's such an ick now.
But a lot of people that started gaming and became like rich from gaming, they started gaming for fun.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about gaming.
How old you are. Do you know what I mean? Are you gonna make this career? Or is it just your unwinding time? I don't know. But people that game they like game a lot and they spend hours and hours. They consume so much of their time.
Yeah, that's why I feel like it's an ick. Because if it was just something that you want to, relax and just game a little bit like an hour or a night, cool. But if it's something that you're spending hours every day on end, because I feel like gamers are at it a lot, aren't they? Then I'd be like, what the hell?
What is the difference between gamers and streamers? Are they the same thing?
I don't know what gaming is.
We should have asked Tennessee.
I'm just imagining like GTA.
No, it's not like that. It's like, I don't know if Tennessee's fiance, Danny Aaron, does this, or if he's a streamer or a gamer. I don't know, or if he streams himself gaming. We should have asked her. But I mean, if I was her, I'd be like, babe, you do your thing.
But
I'm going to bring you food to that gaming station. I'll bring you everything.
Because it's a career for him.
Yeah.
Look, to be honest, even though I'm saying like it's an ick, it's actually better probably a guy that's at home gaming than hitting the club and like getting bottle shows.
Yeah.
You know?
Why does it have to be one or the other? Why can't they just be with me watching murder documentaries? Why? Why do I have to choose between shit and shitter?
Yeah, true.
I don't want to do that. I'm done
I
for
feel
doing
like
that.
that's what the world is now.
I feel like all I've been doing my whole life is choosing between shit and shitter.
No, you've just been choosing Gingerbeard for 4 years.
Me and Gingerbeard 4 years.
Yeah, at least he's none of those things.
He's none of those things. He's a good good guy.
I'm the world is scary right now.
No, Anna, there are good guys out there
that don't game or don't do bottle shows.
Of course there are. Manifestation, babes, manifest it.
Do you remember the episode we did a few months ago when me and Kauzik broke up and I did manifesting my future husband?
And then you got back with Kauzik. I didn't understand that. So maybe manifesting doesn't work.
No, you know what? Maybe it does work though, because you know all those things that I said, like about manifesting this, that, and the other about a man.
Yeah.
And well, when I was in Dubai, I think men like that were trying to speak to me and get to know me, but I was so shut off and I wasn't ready. Because of it was too soon.
Yeah.
After the breakup. But I do remember like them kind of men coming and wanting to get to know me, but I was just shut off.
Can you help
me? I
me?
remember when they were speaking to me, they would say things like, I'm up at 5 a.m, going for a jog. And they're into all that stuff that I was saying. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? They exist. But
should we do an episode on manifesting?
Yeah.
And do research into manifesting and how it works?
And then do just a whole episode of manifestation for us both.
Yeah, because I really want to help manifesting. I really want to help. All right, anyway, next dilemma.
Okay. She never brings back my clothes. I love my sister, but every time she borrows my outfits, she never brings them back. I bought this gorgeous ball gown dress a year ago, and when I was out of town, she went into my wardrobe and wore it to a date with some guy she just met. I hadn't even worn it because I was keeping it for a special occasion, and I'm fuming. I'm not in my feelings. I'm Hulk pissed.
Hulk pissed. How dare she wear it for a guy she just met? If it was a guy she met 1 month ago, it would have been fine. But she just met him.
Isn't it more important to look really good for the guy you just met?
100%. That's why that was so funny. She's like, and she just met him.
First impressions are very
matters.
important. Yeah.
You know, we never had this problem because we always shared clothes.
Until
you got skinny, and like now we do.
Shut up. But
we stopped sharing clothes when we moved out separately. Basically, basically, me and Anna lived together, and then Gingerbeard and Cows, it basically moved in with us sort of thing. And we had our little walk-in wardrobe, and we shared clothes in there. And then when we had to go our separate ways, I was moving in with Gingerbeard and she was moving in with Cowsley. By the way, this is September 2022.
Ever?
And then when we were going our separate ways, we had to like segregate the clothes.
Yeah, we were like, which one are you taking? Which one am I taking? You basically gave them all to me.
I know, and I regret it so much.
I didn't know why. You just thought you were so cool.
I know.
It's fine. Just take them all.
I know, yeah. I regretted it after. I was like, fuck.
Don't worry. They're all basically in charity now.
What?
Most of them.
Maybe I'll take them back. But anyway, yeah, it must be hard with siblings that don't share. But you know one thing though, when I have something brand new I haven't worn before.
Yeah, you won't lend it to me.
No, and you're the same. You have actually before. I have before as well.
I think once you did it.
It depends on like how much I like it.
I get what you're saying. Like if I got something brand new and you were going to wear it somewhere where I would wear it in front of the same people, then I'd be like, no.
Or if you're going to get a picture in it, no.
Yeah. But if it's something like you're going on a date, you're not going to get a picture and it's brand new, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, well, wear it.
Yeah, I agree. If it's going to be videos and pictures, then no.
Yeah.
But it also depends on how important the day is to you. Like if it's like your day.
Yeah, I think the day that you did lend me a brand new dress that you bought was my birthday. A few years ago, like 3 years ago.
Can't remember.
I remember.
Can't remember.
I remember it. But you lent me, like, when I went to Dubai after the breakup, you lent me loads of your nice clothes.
Yeah. Did you have loads of attention in them?
Yeah, but they weren't brand new, but they were nice clothes.
Yeah.
That I wore. Thank you for that.
Well, anyway, as for the sister dilemma, this is sibling life and you have to just deal with it. But
no, it's not sibling life because now, like, we don't share each other's clothes. If I go and like borrow stuff from Mandy, I always give it back.
Yeah.
And you always do you give my stuff back? I don't keep track.
I do give the shit back.
Are you sure?
I think so. I think. But anyway, like if someone forgets to give back, like you just ask for it.
Yeah.
Maybe this sister is refusing to give the things back. She's basically thieving. She's basically thieving of her
You
own
need
family.
to put a lock on your wardrobe.
Yeah, a lock on your door.
Do you think people would do that? Like in houses, family houses? I bet they do. They put locks on their doors or their wardrobes and stuff like that.
I think families actually fall out over these things.
Really?
Yeah. Like it's the worst thing to fall out with family though, over like materialistic things or money or things like that. But a lot of people do fall out. A lot of people fall out with their siblings over money.
I could never imagine that being a reason to fall out.
Yeah, but they do.
Like it'd be the last thing that we'd fall out over.
I know. It's mad, isn't it?
Can you ever imagine
We're
that?
special, Anna. We're special in the city.
No, we'd fall out over other stuff.
Like what? Can't upset me. Like what?
I don't know. Well, recently what our arguments were about, it's either work, that's what we would fall out over.
Or boyfriends.
Yeah.
Like, your boyfriend is this.
Yeah. Anyway, look, just put a lock on your wardrobe. I think that will solve everything.
That's the only way. Don't go Hulk on her. Just put a lock on your wardrobe.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
Next dilemma.
He introduced me as just a friend. I've been seeing this guy for a while, but the other day he introduced me to his friends as just a friend. I was shocked. We act like a couple, but now I'm wondering if I'm delusional. Am I right to be in my feelings?
Yes,
absolutely.
100%.
Every single one of you, you're right.
You're right. I mean, I get in my feelings about everything.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah. Once I was out with Cowsley, and then this is years ago, like I think like 2.5 years ago. We were in Cyprus, and then he went to go and say hello to like a family friend, and he just left me standing on my own and walked off to say hello to a family friend.
Left you like a lamppost.
Yeah. And when he came back, I was like,
what
not
was that?
Cool. Like I was in my feelings about it. I was like, that's not cool. You don't just leave me and go off and say hello to these people.
Yeah.
You take me with you.
Yeah.
And then you
introduce me.
Yeah. And then he did this a few times, not just that. Once he basically went over, said hello and didn't introduce me.
Oh, that used to happen to me at the beginning.
Yeah. And I just put my foot down. Yeah, I put my foot down straight away on all these things. And then obviously he stopped doing it. I'm talking about, this is like nearly 3 years ago.
There is that awkward phase at the beginning where you're like seeing each other, you're together, but you're not together.
But we were living together.
At that point you were.
Yeah. Just introduce me. You don't even need to say friend or girlfriend. Just, this is Anna.
Oh yeah, I remember at the beginning, I feel it was the first few months, me and Gingerbeard, he used to introduce me as like, hi, like, this is Mandy. And I used to be like, Mandy who? Mandy friend? Mandy girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now awkward times.
Now
it's like, this is my wife.
No, what does he actually say?
This is my missus, my girlfriend.
Oh, Mrs.
He loves Mrs. And when he's on the phone, he's like, I'm just taking my bird out today. I'm like, am I a bird? They call me Mandy, my girlfriend.
Yeah, bird is weird. I always find it really weird when they call
my bird. I think when he's joking, he says bird. Most of the time he says Mrs. But I don't have a Mrs. My name it's MS now. You know, when you're plus 30, they take the I away. It's MISS, and then when you hit 30, it's MS. The misogyny.
He says goodnight, but then I see him tweeting till late on Twitter.
Cheater.
Am I right to be in my feelings that he's lying to me?
Oh, he's just tweeting. He's just tweeting?
I think, yeah, she's right.
No, she's not. I say goodnight to Gingerbeard and I spend 2 hours on Oh Polly.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's just tweeting.
No, but tweet is different.
He's not tickling someone's bunny. He's just tweeting.
Yeah, but tweeting is like, he's physically chatting, like he's chatting.
No, tweeting isn't chatting, Anna. It's like
they're chatting,
releasing statements into the air.
Exactly.
Like, I can't believe Donald Trump did this, blah, blah, blah. Tweet.
Who are you talking to?
Followers, people. It's
exactly. So you're not saying goodnight to those people, but you're saying goodnight to me.
It's not a direct conversation though, back and forth.
It's still conversation. It's still communication. Communication. When you say goodnight, that means communication has finished. It's the end of...
So you never say goodnight?
Goodnight is end of communication for the day.
You're saying you never say goodnight and then you go on Instagram and you comment on people's posts? That's communication. Because I do.
Yeah, but if I say goodnight and then I post story...
I mean, a story is just a bit different because then it's just like, you have to be actively doing something. Not just like you... Sorry, Steve. Do you not go on your DMs and you reply to like Dr. Lava, like, thank you so much for today. Yeah, next week I'm going to see you. Yeah, you do. But you said goodnight.
I don't know. You know what it is? It's because I don't have Twitter. It's not even called Twitter anymore. It's called X. I've never had X. I've never had it. Never dealt with it. Never had a partner that does it.
Yeah.
I always find it very strange. So I think...
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it. So for me, it's like weird that if he's doing that after he said goodnight.
I know what you're saying. Like last night, I said goodnight to Gingerbeard. He said goodnight to me. Right. He's in Cyprus right now, by the way. And then I messaged him, an hour later saying, can you please take the Christmas trees, the decorations and the Christmas tree and put it in storage because it's just in the corridor, okay?
Yeah.
And it's getting my way.
Okay.
He replies it saying, yes, baby, of course I'll do it. He was awake still.
And then
I got a sour taste in my mouth. And then I thought, I'm awake too. And I said goodnight first an hour ago. So I guess we're both bad.
Did you say anything?
Of course not. We're so past that stage. I'm awake. And I've been commenting and replying and chatting to you, going on my fucking Instagram, messaging my friends in my group chat.
So why did you guys say goodnight?
Because when you're that deep in a relationship, there's nothing really to chat about. There's nothing. It's like, it's like me texting you from the other room.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't need to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes you say goodnight because you know that's when you should be going to sleep.
And the conversation's done. We've got nothing to talk about.
No, not only that. It's just that's when you're meant to be going to sleep. But then you just don't like go
But
to
my
sleep.
group chat with the girls is like, one's pregnant, one's in Dubai. We're not seeing each other all the time. We're not living together. We're not in a relationship. Like that needs more extra communication.
Yeah. Okay, so next one is my boy never pays. One of my boys always forgets to transfer money when we split the bill. He says he'll send it later, but he never does. And it's not even about the money. It just feels like he's taking us for dickheads. Am I right to be in my feelings? How would you girls sort this?
he is definitely taking you for a dickhead. Is this a guy sending us the dilemma?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that we have guy listeners. I get so excited every time. Yeah, he's taking you for a dickhead. He's a user. Is he a bitch? Does he have a vajayjay? You need to say to him, you're not my girlfriend. You don't suck my dick. I'm not paying for you. I'm not paying for you. I'm not fucking paying for you. You need to download Splitwise.
Splitwise is the best thing that we ever downloaded. Like,
you know what? We need to get some commission from Splitwise for shouting them out because I know we're so famous. So like, anyway, you know, Splitwise, we use that.
We're active on there. Active, yeah.
Last night, I added like the salad project, £34.
I know, I woke up and I saw it. I woke up to Splitwise notifications from Mandy.
I cleared my Splitwise balance with you as well. Yeah. I owed you about £950. So I left that for a while. I cleared it, settled balance. And then I was like, you know what, this bitch thinks I always owe her. I'm going to show her. I'm going to start adding some things.
So now I owe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, download Splitwise and be like to your friend, look, we're noting everything down now.
Yeah.
It works it all out. It calculates everything.
I see this kind of thing happen with guys. Like, you know, because guys, they always want to be like, yeah, don't worry, one of us will get it and the rest transfer. But then like, it gets a bit awkward because people trying to be doing a sly one.
Yeah. I think money talk's always very awkward. I'm the sort of person that like, if someone owes me money, I can't say anything. I'll just let it go.
If you're a man and you're listening to this, the only time you should get awkward mentioning money or talking about money is with women.
Yeah.
When it's with boys, don't hold back. Be a man because they're saving on your back. They're basically saving at your expense. They're saving money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
What about you when it comes to money and talking to people? You're the same as me. Because I remember in the past, if something's happened and some girl owes you money from like maybe something you bought for them, like drinks or something like that.
Yeah.
You'd never mention it.
If it's not something that's going to like touch my balance.
Yeah.
Then a bitch, let it go. Do you know what I mean? Next time I just know not to pay. Next time I'm going to be like, I paid mine, you pay yours.
Yeah.
Let's split it equally. Yeah. But if it's something that keeps on happening, then yeah, I would say it.
Really?
Yeah. But if it's a one-off thing,
I just let it slide.
If it's a one-off thing, it's different.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed In My Feelings, okay? Now we're going to go and get in Anna's feelings.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys, if I'm not my usual self. I feel like I'm a bit shit.
After this episode, we're going to get in your feelings, babe. What do you mean? We're going to, just talk about your feelings. Okay. And do what we do. Find some movies that are going to make us laugh. Avoid ones like The Breakup. And just chill.
Can you guys send me some good, like, feel-good recommendations of movies that are like The Other Woman, Girls Trip, like fun, feel good?
Yes, she needs it. Or quotes or video TikTok stuff on Instagram that are motivational and healing. And
yeah. And next week, I promise I will explain all.
Yes. All right. Love you guys.
We love you. Thank you. Bye.